Viewer discretion is advised.
What up, Heel Faction? Welcome back to Heel Shit. Why do we call it that? Because bad guys do heel shit. I'm Dark Cordz. That's Draven Grimes. This is Talking Shit. We got some story time. We got some music and movies we're talking about. And maybe we'll get to some Reddit shit. We'll see how it goes. We'll be right back.
Cool. Living fast, we ain't slowing down. Always learning to turn heads around. Heel Shit Podcast, where the bad boys reign. Never following the norm, always causing pain.
How you doing, man?
Man, it is fucking chaotic in this world. You understand me? Fucking chaotic.
Tell us about it.
Well, I'm gonna let you get your PSA out first before I give out my PSA. But other than the most unfortunate incident today, I've had quite a good day before someone shit on it. So been a testing day, to say the least. I've been tested, my guy. My patience has been tested.
Well, hopefully testes haven't been tested. All right.
Boy, I wish.
So, I'm really about done talking about fucking politics. If you don't know
God
who you're gonna fucking vote for by now, there's something wrong with you. Alright, you're either a moral person or you're not. And for more proof of that, all of those top generals and chief of staff come out in the last couple of days saying how Trump used to say how he wished he had generals like Hitler's who were completely dedicated to him over anything else and would do anything that he said. Just constantly admiring, like, Hitler did good things, you know, like really fucking disgusting shit. So, if you don't know who you're voting for by now, just vote Harris. The end.
I mean, I have a third option.
Yes, but he's not realistically gonna win. And in Florida and other places, these votes count.
Oh well. So in my town, early voting started today, right? And I thought I would do my just dues and go and put in my ballot for president, the abortion thing, the legalizing marijuana in Florida, blah 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 blah, and a whole bunch of other shit that I don't really understand too much about. So as I'm standing in line, mind you, this line is fucking long, but it's moving relatively fast. I get there, I'm standing in line. I have my Florida Fit phone out, and I'm just scrolling. I'm trying to get the details on the vote number 3, vote number 4 thing, just so I have a clear understanding what it is right before I walk in. Due diligence. Okay. About a minute and a half after I get in line, I start standing there. This lady, who I assume was very nice, who I assumed wrong, came up behind me with a 4-year-old crotch goblin. And that is the nicest thing I'm going to say about this kid.
Wait, I just want to highlight that Draven said crotch goblin. That's fucking beautiful. That's the best shit I've heard. Yes, little bastards. Crotch goblin little fucks.
So as I'm standing there and I'm ignoring them because it's none of my business. This little fuck trophy is just bouncing off the fucking pavement, hitting fucking chairs, hitting the fucking fence over there, dropping his fucking Cheez-Its, whatever. All right. So little fuck trophy is just like on fucking some sort of, I think he did pixie sticks before he got in line.
Fuck
okay.
trophy.
Like just snorted fucking pixie sticks.
Fuck trophies. Another
with
great
with
one.
his fucking mother before he got in line with his fucking trophy mom. And that's exactly what she was. See, this was an airheaded bimbo who did not understand. If she couldn't understand parenting, I understand how she could even understand fucking politics. Number one. All right. So I'm standing there. I'm doing my due diligence. I'm watching this little fuck trophy just bounce around, doing crotch goblin shit, whatever, running off. Mama's going to get him, bring him back.
Trophies and crotch goblins. That's what I'm talking about.
So this is going on for about good 6-7 minutes. So this is going on. I got earbuds in. I got corn playing. I'm fucking reading over shit. And what happens, my good friend, as I'm about to put it up, I swipe up, clear out all my pages. My phone disappears from my hand and magically teleported into this fuck trophy's hands, who then proceeded to try to get on my YouTube account.
What?
Which, if you know me, there's some very controversial things that children should not be looking at on my For You page, right? And it's nothing bad, but you know, I doubt they want to know about, you know, for example, actually going back to what you said about Hitler. Like I was reading through the history of neo-Nazism because of Wolfenstein and all that shit. I like to have a good understanding of this 80-year-old decrepit fucker I'm about to kill tomorrow night, so to speak. For the 4th time, because the fucking scene is so goddamn good. I just keep fucking cutting back and going back to it. It's just so fucking good. Anyway, I, without even thinking, just snatch my phone back and like I don't say nothing to the kid. I keep my mouth shut because I know something's testing me. And it's almost Friday, and I don't want to wake up Friday in a jail cell. So I just look at him and I look at his mother. And as I'm looking at his mother, do you think this woman is going to admonish this child? You know, tell him, no. We'll fucking call him Harrison. No, Harrison. Don't snatch the phone from a big man. No, this thundercunt. Tell this fucking crotch goblin.
Thundercunt.
That it's all right. Mommy will deal with it. Looks at me and says, just give him the phone back. It'll be okay. What?
Wait, hold on. What happened?
Let's say it again. He looks at the fucking crotch goblin. Are you bleeping these, by the way?
Not those. I'm probably going to have to go back and bleep all the Hitler shit, but yeah.
Oh, please. We said it like 2 or 3 times.
Which is, yeah, I know. But
yeah,
YouTube
cool.
doesn't like it.
I fucking hate YouTube so much, but they pay us money. Anyway, she tells this little fuck nugget, it's okay, mommy will deal with it, and looks at me and tells me to give my $1,000 beautiful flip screen phone that I work very hard to attain to this 4-year-old fuck nugget's goddamn fingers, who were covered in Cheeto dust and what I assume is Butterfinger chocolate, and let him just go and do as he pleases on my shit. Can you imagine what would happen if he found my private folders? Bruh. Not good. Oh, so I look at her and I know I'm being tested. Something up above or down below is fucking testing me. I can't tell if it's God or my fucking bowels, but I'm being tested at this fucking time. So I say, you know what? Fuck it. I can always come back later. I can always come back tomorrow. The fucking voting polls will still be here. If not, I can always do it on election day, right?
Mm-hmm.
I take the fucking high road and I just look at her and I say, ma'am, unless you want to give me $1,000 right now for your son to hold my $1,000 phone, he's not getting my phone back. Good day.
Good day.
Yep. Put my phone in my pocket. Didn't say nothing bad to her. The things I could have said. The things I wanted to say. The things I wanted to do.
Looking back
to
on
this,
it, probably stuff
to
you should have said.
to this football-shaped fuck nugget. It'd been a field goal. Anyway, I go to walk away, and she just starts in on the political rants immediately. Mind you, I'm in my fucking work shirt and a blank hat. I have nothing that says anything about pro-Trump. I have nothing that says anything pro-Harris. I look completely blank, completely third party, what
Right.
the fuck ever, right?
Yep.
And she goes in and she calls me a fucking Trump humper, right? So a couple of fucking Trump humpers actually heard this. Mind you, there are Harris supporters and Trump supporters arguing in front of me, sounded like babbling little babies, right? Also ignoring that. The Trump humpers come up and say, "Hell no, brother, you come back here. We got you." And I look at him, I was like, "Sir, with all due respect, I never said I was fucking voting for Trump, right?"
Mm-hmm.
And then here comes the fucking Harris supporters, and they were trying to have my back. It's like, all right, stop, fucking stop now. Y'all act like a bunch of fucking 3-year-olds. That little cross goblin over there has more common sense than you do right now, and that motherfucker snatched my phone. Do you want to know who the fuck I'm voting for? You can bleep out the name, right?
I'd rather you not give me that work, but
Well, I mean, it's up to you. It's a very sensitive name, so I didn't know whether you wanted that name out or not.
no, you can just say Dark's name.
Fine. I said, I'm fucking voting for insert Dark Cordz' legal name here. And I fucking got in my truck and I left. But the fact of the matter, and these are not like people in their 20s, early 30s. Like, these are guys in like their 50s and their fucking 60s. And like, you could have swore it was the fucking Blue Plate special at the fucking DMV today. Fucking half off on your fucking roast beef sandwich day. What the fuck ever. It's shit like this makes me so happy that I don't get into fucking politics.
Dude.
But it also pisses me off though, the amount of assumption around this time of the fucking year.
Yeah.
Where you just assume if you're not on one side, you're on the fucking other. Number one, we both know when it comes to this, I do my due diligence. I check both sides. I study both sides. I also study the third party members, and I vote accordingly.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not Republican. I'm not fucking Democrat. I'm like straight down the fucking middle, whatever I feel is best. Minus the legalization of pot. That's a fucking definite yes. Fuck, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just the fucking arrogance of this guy. This makes me want to just pack my shit up and fucking leave this town. It really does. I'm so fucking. So for my PSA announcement, from today till after the fucking elections are over, don't fucking talk to me about politics. This ain't you. Don't fucking message me about politics. Don't fucking. I would rather sit there and talk to Jehovah's Witnesses about Jesus Christ than fucking talk to somebody about fucking politics.
Jesus Christ.
And Dark knows how much I despise talking religion, but I will sit there and fucking talk religion at this point more than I will talk about fucking politics. Do not fucking call me about it. Do not message me about it. Do not try to persuade me one way or another. I know where my vote's going. I will not put out who I'm voting for because that's really nobody's fucking business but my own.
Mm-hmm.
And after the elections are over, thank you, fuck you, bye-bye.
Yeah, man, I can't fucking wait until the election's over, honestly.
Dude, at this point, I'm honestly to the point, I honestly don't fucking care who fucking wins because in my opinion, it's just a fucking rock and a hard place. And really, it's just a lesser of two evils.
I don't know. Well,
let's be real. Let's be real. Yes, there's independent ballots on the fucking ballot, but when's the last time an independent actually fucking won an election?
Never.
Exactly.
So you're either gonna You can vote that way, but
I'm voting Dark Cordz. I'm fucking voting Dark Cordz.
yep. My first 100 days. I laid out my first 100 days deal. It was pretty good.
It was. I approved of all of it,
Mm-hmm.
except for New Jack being your vice president.
Hey, man. Gotta have a little scary.
A little?
A little scary. All right. Let's go to our first commercial break and we shall return. Havoc Energy Drink is the energy drink for gamers and streamers by gamers and streamers. Not only does it have the B vitamins and caffeine that you're used to in your energy drinks, but it also has a healthy dose of creatine for mental acuity to help you win that next game or focus through that next stream. Go to tryhavocenergy.com and enter the code HSP10 at checkout. Again, that's tryhavocenergy.com. Entering the code HSP at checkout will get you 10% off. Also, use the link in the description box. You can get your first month free of a new Amazon Music Unlimited subscription. After that, it's just $9.99 a month. You can cancel anytime. Get unlimited access to over 100 million songs at the click of a button and have your first month on the Heel Shit podcast because we love you guys.
Gang, gang.
Gang, gang.
So that conversation we were having earlier about who your vice presidential candidate would be, and you wanted this vice president to be somebody that people would fear having him go into power, so they would never try to assassinate you, right?
Correct.
All right. So I just sent you the name who I think would be your perfect vice president just because of this, and you would have absolute power over him. And I'm waiting.
Yeah, bro. Sorry, I'm out of politics now. If that's my choice, if that's the only choice for running mate, I'm out of fucking politics.
You can have him, Corny, or Russo.
At this point, Corny.
You heard it, ladies and gentlemen.
God damn it.
Dude, it hit
The
me
name that he sent me was Val Venus, by the way. And if you're new to listening to us, I fucking hate Val Venus. Sean Morley is now what I call when I'm taking a shit. All right? I'm taking a Sean Morley. That's how it works. All right? Motherfucker. Sean fucking Morley.
Dude, it hit me as soon as you went into commercial break before I could even say anything to you. So I was like, fuck, now I gotta wait.
Oh, crap.
Oh, man. That was good.
So, before we get into another topic, we have a giveaway to announce.
We do have a giveaway.
We have a giveaway to announce, ladies and gentlemen. And since we just had our 2-year anniversary, we are giving away the original Forbidden Kingdom t-shirt.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Has our original logo. Has me, Rip, and Draven on the front of the boat going across the river Styx with Charon as the
Charon.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, that guy.
So yeah, this is the first design we had as Forbidden Kingdom. It is.
Oh, it's tattooed on my fucking arm right there.
Yes,
so yeah, good shit.
These are our masks, and yeah.
So what do they got to do to get this free merchandise, my guy?
All you gotta do is email heelshitpodcast.com with the subject line "Happy Birthday." Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary. And in the body of the email, put your shirt size and your delivery address or mailing address, and we'll pick a winner.
I say November 1st because with Thursday being our typical recording day and it's going to be Halloween and I'm going to have shit to do with the kids, I probably won't be available to do a talking shit live.
Right.
So let's move that talking shit to Friday night and we'll announce the winner then.
All right. You
Sounds
don't
good?
want to miss this. Free of charge. The original Forbidden Kingdom t-shirt started it all with your boys.
Yeah. And let's not forget, this is worldwide shipping,
Mm-hmm.
no cost to you. As always, it's just a little token of our appreciation to you guys. Now, how many are we giving away?
Let's go ahead and give away 2.
Yeah, 2 for 2 years. That works for me.
Mm-hmm.
That works for me.
Yep, we'll
Good
start
deal.
posting that information.
Good deal. So before I kind of hijack the show, we forgot to do the formalities after you asked me. So my guy, how are you doing tonight?
I'm okay. I'm glad tomorrow's Friday.
Oh, preach it, my brother. Preach.
So happy tomorrow's Friday. Yeah. Other than that, I'm doing all right. Nothing
Good
too
deal.
crazy. How about you?
Nah. I've
Yes.
already went into why.
Yeah.
So go back 15 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to know how my fucking day went.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
No, for real, please go back 15 minutes and get that extra 15 minutes of watch time. Cheap plug.
Yes.
Oh, fuck. What the hell's in my eyes? Oh, so that was an interesting conversation this morning.
Yeah.
So as you know, we're part of various locker room chats on our social medias for various wrestling companies, correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let me get the conversation pulled up here, if I may. Where's it at?
Oh, you may.
All right. All right. So this conversation started at like fucking 1 o'clock this morning. So obviously, Dark Cordz and myself, we're old, we're tired, and we go to sleep before fucking midnight most days. So one of the guys who brought this up, shout him out, Matty Ice of Carnage Club, wanted to get a conversation going, and he wanted to debate who was better, Michael Jackson or Freddie Mercury. Now, I took this as music. Who was better?
Right.
To me.
Vocalist.
To me. Who would well, as a vocalist, I had somebody else in mind. But to me, when I think music, I think of what speaks to my soul, what gets me through good times, what gets me through bad times, and shit like that.
Mm.
And they were talking about this, and you know, it's election season, right? So your boy has to throw a third party in, of course. So a lot of guys were going for Michael Jackson, no contest, right? So by the time I got to this, I said, fuck all of you. Chester, by God, Bennington. For
Yes,
those of
sir.
you who don't know who that is, number one, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Mm-hmm.
That is the original singer from Linkin Park who unfortunately caved to his demons back in 2017 and self-deleted himself, so to speak.
One of the
Actually,
greatest vocalists of all time.
yes, and somebody that got me through a lot of shit in my middle and high school years.
Mm-hmm.
Hybrid Theory, Meteora, my God.
Fuck.
My God, Meteora, I've gone through, no lie, 5 CDs. I'm on my 5th CD. I have it on my phone, but I still have the CD, and it's in my PS2, and it plays on
Nice.
repeat. That's all this. The fuck? Back over there. So, one of our guys, who we call Hippo, for reasons, said that Chester was a completely different genre. Now, correct me if I'm mistaken, but Freddie Mercury and Michael Jackson aren't exactly in the same genre, right?
They
Like
are
I'm not
not, sir. They are
okay.
not.
Okay. So, if anything, Freddie Mercury and Chester Bennington would be closer in the same genre than
Correct.
fucking Michael Jackson, right?
100%, yeah.
So he said it was a completely different genre. I said, no, this is a musical debate. And when I think music, music feeds my soul. And with all due respect to both Michael Jackson and Freddie Mercury, neither one of them has fed my soul. Neither one of them has fucking spoke to me the way Chester has over the years.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying they're not great artists.
Yep.
In their own right, they are. They have great fucking tracks. But you're not going to see me on a down day playing Billie Jean,
Yeah.
right? You're not
Exactly.
going to see me like in the fucking gym listening to "We Will Rock You" as loud as I can in my earphones. No, it'll be one step closer, points of authority, somewhere I belong,
Mm-hmm.
faint, numb, lost, what I've done, and that's just off the top of my fucking head. Like, actually, as well as listen to before I got on here.
Yeah.
And
No, I
so
agree with you 100%.
it bothered me. And if we're talking like greatest vocalist of all time, I'm sorry, somebody's got Chester beat. It's Corey Taylor or Slipknot
Really?
slash Stone Temple Pilots. Dude, if you could have sex with a person's voice, I would fuck his voice. You understand me? Like his studio stuff is one thing. His live acoustic tracks are next fucking level. Especially when he's not doing the Slipknot stuff, he's doing his solo over his Stone Temple Pilots thing. Dude, it's just it speaks to you.
That's cool. He doesn't get Chesterfield levels or Chester Bennington levels. Chesterfield, Jesus Christ.
Chesterfield.
He
Well,
doesn't get Chester
again,
Bennington
again,
level.
when it came to this debate, I was going off of my personal experience and what's got me through. Now, objectively, as a vocalist, I think Corey's a little bit better. But personally, very biasly, Chester is greatest of all time. And you know that rules out James Hetfield, that rules out Kurt Cobain, um, Steve Tyler. We can go on and on and on. I mean, to me, Chester is the goat
Yeah.
of vocalist.
Yeah. Well, as far as for the most part, I mean, if you talk about, the craziest R&B voices, he doesn't he's not quite on that level, like Whitney Houston level, like Mariah
Well,
Carey level, as far as his vocal range and
well, I mean,
abilities.
he has testicles and they've dropped, so I don't think he could ever hit a high note like that ever.
Well, no shit, but there are comparable ranges in the lower register.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as male vocalists, yeah, even male R&B vocalists, I don't think. Like I told you before, I love Brian McKnight.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't Chester. Like
Yeah.
I love Boys to Men. They ain't Chester.
I mean, to each their own, and you know, we could sit here and we could debate this, and you know, we could probably get a little heated with it. By the end of the day, we're not gonna be like fucking Trump hoppers and Kamala lovers.
Now,
I like that. I like that. Write that down. Thank you.
nobody is on the level of Nate Dogg. All right.
Again, that's not like my preferred genre of music, so I can't really
I
go
know.
in on Nick Dogg
And
just because I don't think I really know 3 tracks from him. So I
oh,
don't want to sit here and
you
say
know a lot
yes.
more than that. You just didn't know it was him.
Uh,
He had
Again, like I
so
said,
many guest hooks on so many hit songs.
I couldn't name 3 of them.
Sure. Sure.
So this conversation kept going, and you know everybody's kind of trying to bash me for it. I said, look, good for all y'all.
Before we move forward, no, I do not think Nate Dogg is a better vocalist. It was half kidding, but for hooks and stuff like that, that's the greatest of all time. All right, for hooks, especially in the hip hop, he's only done that. But as far as hooks go, Nate Dogg is the greatest of all time.
Right.
But he doesn't rate Chester Bennington vocals.
Mm-mm. So, I got guys like "Boo This Man," "Beat It and We Will Rock You," will always make me want to fight somebody. Blah blah blah. I said, good for you. Neither men or their music has done anything for me. Not saying they're not great artists,
Yeah, of course.
but in such a debate such as this, being such an independent guy that I am, I can't just choose one of these two. So I'm going to bring in a third option for people to converse about. And I chose Chester. And I said, you're lucky Dark Horse didn't jump on here because he'd bring up fucking Tupac.
Yeah.
And that changed the whole fucking conversation. Everybody's like, yes, Tupac is fucking GOAT. Fucking nobody was better. I was like, oh, there goes that fucking argument. God damn it.
Yeah.
And then it went into Michael Jordan and LeBron James, and then
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay, well, let me ask. Michael, LeBron.
Michael.
Okay, that was a very one-sided argument, though. I think one person said LeBron.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
One part, and the guy that said LeBron's like, yeah, LeBron's good, but like, even so, that's like saying Robin's better than Batman. And
Yeah.
we're talking about the Robin, and we're talking about the Robin that Joker beat to death. I was like, fuck. Okay, Kobe.
Yeah, Kobe is to me, Kobe's the second best basketball player of all time behind Michael Jordan.
That I agree with 100%.
Kareem
100%.
is a legend, but he had, I mean, he legitimately has a stake. He's definitely in the Mount Rushmore, but it's MJ and Kobe for me.
Is Nate Dogg with 1 G's or 2?
2.
Okay.
Well, you remember Regulate from when you were young, real young, probably in elementary school.
Let's find
Shake
out.
That Ass from Eminem. It was Nate Dogg on the hook.
That wasn't my favorite song.
Well, my favorite M song has him on the hook too, Till I Collapse. That's my
Okay. I know Till I Collapse. That was good. All right, I'm
Um,
gonna mute my mic for a minute just so I can hear this so we don't get sued.
He's also very well known for a St. Ives commercial from the early to mid '90s. St. Ives, the
Okay,
malt
I know of Regulate. I used to know that song pretty well. Not for the reasons you want to know about, but I know that song pretty well. That's the song my mother used to put on in her bedroom whenever she had boyfriends over that told us not to go near her.
Oh no, not Regulate, not the.
It was very
Not
regulated.
the best, not the biggest hip hop,
Yep.
not the biggest rap song before the Chronic came out. Like,
Yeah.
that song like crossed over. It was on MTV all the fucking time. Like that was probably the biggest quote unquote West Coast rap song commercially until the Chronic album.
What makes it worse is when Nelly came out with Country Grammar, that's what played. Most specifically, EI was played in place of Regulate. And I love EI, but I can't get that thought out of my head anytime it comes on. Oh man, that just things that make you go buh.
Poor Nate Dogg died of cancer way too young. He wasn't quite 50 yet, I don't think.
When did he die? Like what year?
4 or 5 years ago.
Really?
No. Almost 10 years ago now.
I'll pull it up.
Yeah.
Nate Dogg. Dude, he passed away in 2011.
Yeah, so 15 years ago.
Yeah, see, that was in the middle of my fucking alcoholic bender, so it completely over my head.
Yeah, but I mean, if you go through
a
ton of Tupac songs had them, especially when he was on death row. So the All Eyes on Me and the
Mhm.
Machiavelli, everything that came after that.
I'll
Daytime
have to go
Toasting.
back and listen to his tracks. But I'll put it this way: how bad my alcoholism was. Um, Robin Williams died in what 2014,
Sure.
roughly there.
Mm.
In 2016, when I finally got clean, I was sitting there watching Jumanji with my then wife, my now ex-wife. I was like, man, I ain't seen him put anything out in a couple years. And she just looks at me like, he died. And you just saw my entire world crumble. Like I broke down and I cried for a man that died 2 fucking years ago. And then I fucking felt bad about not knowing. So I felt worse. So I started crying about that shit.
Oh,
And
jeez.
then I got angry with myself for not fucking knowing. And so I started angry crying. Like it was just
You
nonstop.
went through every stage in 2 minutes. Oh my
Oh
god.
yeah.
You'll be
Yeah.
missed, buddy.
Oh yeah, dude. He was one of my favorite actors, bar none. Bar fucking none. Uh, so speaking of movies,
Mm-hmm.
I've kind of been on a movie binge
All right.
here in the past few weeks. So Twisters. Let's go and let's get the ones out the way that you and I have both seen. Twisters.
I enjoyed it.
It's a good movie if you don't have the expectation
That is a
of
continuation.
it being a yes. Like there's a nice little nod in the beginning of it, but other than that, it's a standalone fucking film.
Yeah, it could easily be a standalone film.
With that being said, if there's anybody out there that can rig a couple of drills onto my fucking car, get with me. I really want that modification.
Right? We're going somewhere to get inside the tornado, motherfucker.
No, I'm just gonna go park in the handicap spot and drill fucking down so they can't tow me away. Tired of fucking walking halfway.
That'll work out well. That'll work out really well. Have 3 cop cars waiting for you when you come out. Be like, sir, not only are you getting ticketed, arrested, but you gotta pay for this shit parking lot now.
Now I'm just gonna walk out and be like, damn, whose car is this? Just keep on fucking walking. Because eventually they're gonna get
Walk
tired.
by and be like, man, that guy's an asshole. Just
Like, that fucking pussy drives a Ford, piece of shit. Dart, come get me. I hope that pussy goes to jail.
Oh Jesus!
Only a faggot drives a Mustang. Just run off. And they're just looking at me like, why the fuck is he running? He only ran 6 steps and now he's out of breath. Fat piece of he called that guy a fat piece of shit. Get back here!
All right. So before we go on to more movie stuff, let's throw it to our last commercial break.
Vodka Evolved. Castell. Indulge in the Red Revolution.
All right. So I really enjoyed Twisters.
Uh-huh.
You're completely right. It could have been a completely standalone movie and been a dope ass standalone movie.
I mean, it's a good movie. It's just not great.
Yeah.
They kind of lost me a little bit when they basically said they could kill a tornado. Like that kind of lost me a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Because again, it's just the perception of the original Twister, where it was really rooted in reality.
Right.
Now, I'm not saying you can buckle yourself up to a fucking pipe 30 foot down and ride a F5 tornado out and not die.
Right.
But that's still more believable than throwing some powder up in the fucking air and basically short circuiting a tornado. But yes, it was a good movie. Um, I like the story that it told in the beginning about
Mm-hmm.
how this woman was basically running away from her life, and the culmination and how it circled back around. I do like that. Um, Nothing really negative to say about it, in all honesty. I
Mm-hmm. There were a
but
lot
I mean,
of there were several callbacks to the first movie that I saw throughout, like the the outside at night tornado.
yep,
The
going,
first one was at the drive-in theater, and this one was at a rodeo, but it was
mm-hmm,
outside. Um, Family fun tornado. I really like that scene in the new movie as well. Um,
yes. Well, really, if you think about it, like if you put the movies side by side and try to watch them next to each other, it's almost like the same movie, just different. It's same, but it's different. Up to
yeah,
like the end of it with the F5. And,
computer just
yeah,
everything fucking froze. So I don't know.
well, I was just giving some closing comments on it before you froze up.
Okay.
Yeah, I was basically just sucking Aunt Meg's balls about the fucking steak and eggs and mashed potatoes for breakfast.
Who was Aunt Meg this time?
There was no Aunt Meg in the new one. There was the
Who?
chick's mom
Yeah, who was that?
was more or less the I don't remember her fucking name. Maybe I'll pull it up. I mean, it's not like fucking Aunt May from the new Spider-Man movies who was hot.
Yep, Marissa Tomei is smoking.
Twisters, boy. Um, believe it was Maria Tenry is her name.
Mm.
Let me see what she's worked in before. She's done Liar Liar. Oh, she was in The Iron Claw, which we still need to watch. I haven't watched that yet.
Mm-mm.
She's worked in Law and Order before. She's done the movie Baby Mama, Diggers. It's like a lot of B-roll movies.
Gotcha. What was her name?
Her name is Maria Tenry. I'm gonna see where this is streaming right now.
I'm going to show you 7 things that you've never seen before in Salesforce, all of which are features of the
Maybe?
Express console. The Express
If this is correct, Iron Claws on Hulu. I will check that when I get off here, good sir. So I think we're pretty much done talking about Twisters.
Yeah, go ahead.
Again, great standalone movie, good spiritual sequel. Just don't go into it, thinking it's an actual sequel. But let me tell you some fucking disappointment in my life, my guy.
All right.
After watching Deadpool and Wolverine for the millionth time,
Yeah.
which is still almost a once a day thing in this fucking house because my fucking kids. I saw that the new Crow remake or reboot, I should say, was out on streaming, and they had it on sale where I could get it rented for $4.99. And I should have known then. I should have fucking known that they're already fucking knocking it down that fucking much, and it cost me $25 to fucking rent Deadpool and $30 to fucking buy it. That it didn't do too good. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I contacted Google about half an hour into this motherfucking movie and demanded my money back.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I fucking did.
Iron Claw.
No.
Oh.
The new Crow. The new Crow.
Oh, I didn't think that was out yet.
It's out streaming, dude. Not only is it out streaming, they already have it on sale. You can get it for $10 to purchase, or you can get it for $5 to rent.
Oh shit.
Dude, 30 minutes in, I want my $5 back.
That's so crazy.
Which, I'm probably not going to get the fucking money back because
Of course not.
Google does their shit. But dude, I went into this with no expectation of it pulling anything from The Crow, the original, the Brandon Lee version. I had no expectation they were going to follow that story. I had no expectation of basically. I went in with a clean slate.
Okay.
Even doing that, it still feels like a bastardized version. Very, and I use the word very loosely, based off any Crow story. And we've seen some shit Crow movies before.
Mm-hmm.
I will gladly go watch Crow City of Angels 100 times before I even attempt to watch this again. My guy, and this isn't me like going, oh, he likes the OG better. Yes, I do love the Crow movie, and I had expectations for this, but I also understand that this was a different vision,
Mm-hmm.
and this was going to be a different take on it. But this just felt so bastardizing, man. Like very convoluted. The story was very, very hard to follow. And by the time we actually get to the fucking murder scene of the main character and his old lady, and then they have like this fucking 10-minute draw out of him becoming the fucking Crow, and he can now skip between fucking worlds. And I'm like, oh my fucking god. Why can't we just call this a different fucking movie?
Mm-hmm.
This is painful to watch. And then I think what killed it for me was the jumping between worlds thing. And it just I couldn't fucking stomach it anymore. I turned it off and I put on fucking Deadpool Wolverine again for the millionth fucking time. But I was so fucking disappointed in that shit.
That's a shame too, because like they really could have done a shot for shot remake with today's production quality and CGI, and it would have been just fine.
I don't know about that, dude. I think what made The Crow such a cult classic and has such a following of it was the grittiness to it, the realism to it. Even though getting shot and thrown out the fucking window and coming back from the dead, yeah, that's all bullshit. But it felt very realistic in what could fucking happen, possibly, right? Where this one is like, oh yeah, this is all bullshit. We know it's all bullshit. Just fucking watch it. And it's like, fuck me. It's like if you took the soul out of the John Wick movies and the soul out of the Matrix films. Oh wait, they did that with Matrix 4. My bad. I'm sorry. I would rather watch Matrix 4 again than watch this fucking movie.
Jesus.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry. I forgot Matrix 4 existed. But yeah, I don't ever see this. I'm probably never ever going to try to even attempt to fucking watch this again. I'm so glad we did not go and watch it in theaters. It would have been like nothing and nothing all over again. Just we're walking out mid fucking movie. If not I'm walking out mid fucking movie and I will meet you in the car. So
yeah. No,
so
that's
I was
horrible, man. That's a shame.
It was, dude, because I was actually really like behind this going, from the production into the actual, movie being made into the post production and shit like that. And I was like, yeah, dude, I want to get, this is clean slate, as I do with most things, clean slate, which we'll get to in a second. But this movie was dog water. Like I would, on a good day, I'd give it a 2 out of 10.
Damn.
Just from what I've seen, because I only watched about 30 minutes of it, but I went back and read the synopsis of the film, and even the synopsis is like, this is bullshit. This is not worth my time. But let me tell you something that was surprising in my movie go. So Transformers 1 came out.
That's the cartoonish one, right?
The CGI one, yes. And I was very skeptical of watching this. But I'm very disappointed in myself that I did not go see this in theaters. It was the previews of it does not sell the actual story that it portrays. It gets very dark, it gets very gritty, it gets very personal because this is the prequel to like the original Transformers. It tells you why Megatron and Optimus are were like the best of friends and now they're bitter rivals and shit like that. And it gets really into it. My only critique of it is when the turn actually happened, it happened too fast. For example, um, oh fuck, it's all out on YouTube right now. You can see the scene. So the scene where Megatron actually says, "Fuck it, I'm done with you." Like Optimus goes and saves the original main villain of the movie. Megatron shoots him through the chest, and this is before he's Megatron, right? He's still like this prequel character, and he's like, "Oh shit, what have I done?" Optimus is falling off the side of the building. Megatron goes and grabs him, and like instantly says, "No, I'm done with this," and lets him fucking go. Like there was like no build up to it. It's like, no, fuck this. Drops him.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
that's my only fucking critique of it. But the actual build up to that climax was beautifully fucking done. Like just little tidbits here and there. Is it a kids movie? Yes, but it is a dark kids movie. This is probably what I wanted as a kid for a Transformers movie. So, if you've ever liked Transformers in any way, shape, or form, whether it was the comics, the TV shows, the toys, whatever, I do implore this one. This was better than any of the live actions. I will fucking say that.
That's awesome.
Fucking better.
Good.
Let's see. Did that. Have you seen the new Bad Boys yet?
Bad Boys for Life?
I think that one's it. Yeah.
No.
Okay. Well, that one's on Netflix, so I want you to watch that one before we actually talk about it, because I have feelings on it.
Okay.
I have feelings. So other than that, dude, I think I've wasted enough time tonight on movies and music and my politics and wanting to kick fucking crotch goblins across the fucking field.
Crotch goblins.
Fuck trophies. Oh, so we want to do some Reddit tonight, or are we good for tonight?
I think we're alright. I think we'll be alright.
All right.
So let's do our pleasantries.
All right. Well, before we do the pleasantries, ladies and gentlemen, that's listening to this on podcast only, we do apologize. It is about 5-10 minutes short tonight because we had some technical difficulties on Darky Poo's side, and you can't put an axe to a computer. That's all I'm going to say. That's it. Don't do that again, please. Please don't do that again.
Nope.
All right. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget. Actually, before we get into the pleasantries, real quick announcement. Dark and I are in the process of doing a minor reschedule for HSP on Monday nights. We're going to converse about it this weekend, and we'll let everybody know this coming up Monday, moving forward, what the time or the day is going to be. So just be looking out for that, just in case. So, ladies and gentlemen, for now, this Monday night, the original, you like it, you love it, you want more of it. The original Hill Shit Podcast with your boys, Draven Grimes and Dark Cordz, where this Monday night we will be having a special guest, my guy.
Yes, we will. We will have PWI 250, number 141 female wrestler in the world, Nightshade, will be joining us all the way from Mother England. Figure out where she came from, what she's doing, and where she's planning to go.
That's going to be fucking great. And as always, every Thursday night, the biggest shit talking show there is, Talking Shit with your boys, Dark Cordz, Draven Grimes, where God knows what the fuck's going to happen the next 7 days for us to fucking talk shit about. Let's see, we did that. Don't forget about the fucking giveaway. 2 are OG Forbidden Kingdom t-shirts. Want to enter it? Easiest thing to do in the world. Just send us an email at heelshitpodcast@gmail.com. In the subject line, put happy anniversary in the body of it. Shirt size, shipping information. Again, all free. Nothing out of your pocket. This is just us giving back to you people. You people. For supporting us for the last couple years. Let's see, we did that. We did that. Carry the math. Dynasty Blaster. Oh, I think my wife's asleep. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget the merch.
The merch
Is
beautiful.
beautiful. On top of the original Forbidden Kingdom merchandise, we have current Forbidden Kingdom merchandise. We also have Retro Dark Cordz, Retro Draven Grimes, soon to be Retro Rip Ruiz. All pretty much at cost. We almost make nothing off of our merch site. We're just trying to help you, help us, help you, help us, help you, if that makes sense. All right. And as always, on top of all that, we have the Fuck Logan Paul shirt and the uncensored and the censored one for the snowflakes that can't walk around with the word fuck on their shirts. Beautiful fucking merchandise. And at least for the next 2 weeks, we have the Poll Watcher shirts. My guy.
Yes, we have.
I love our merchandise, but I'm ready for this to end. I
Yeah,
really am.
me too. Right now,
Right.
we have 2 different Poll Watcher t-shirts. They're spelled different. One has to do with ensuring there's no intimidation at your local polling district, and the second one is to make sure there's no intimidation at your local poll district, if you know what I'm saying. So,
And
the
again, all it
spelling
fucking
is
costs.
self-explanatory. Enjoy it.
Yep. And again, all pretty much at cost right now. Get your hands on this merchandise now before we have to go up on the price. And again, that's t-shirts, that's hoodies, that's shorts, tumblers. We're still trying to work on the dildo part. We're having some technical difficulties on that, trying to figure out whose dick we're going to cast on that one. It's cold when we try to cast these things. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. It's fucking cold. And with that, I think we're good to go tonight, my guy.
All right. Well, thank you guys for joining us. I'm sorry for the brief cut in the middle there.
You're fucking selfish.
I really am. Yeah. So for Draven Grimes, I'm Dark Cordz. This has been Heel Shit. Why do we call it that? Because bad guys do heel shit. Peace.
Podcast, where the bad